जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय राधा माधव कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन गिरिवरधारी गोपी जन जय राम कुंज विहारी जय गोपी जन गिरिवरधारी यशोदन यमुना तीरा वनचारी जय राम कुंज विहारी हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे कृष्णा हरे कृष्णा कृष्ण हरे राम हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे राम हरे राम हरे हरे जय राधा गोपी जन वल्लभ राधा गोपी जन वल्लभ राधा जय राधा गोपी जन वल्लभ जय निताय पतित पावन गौर जय निताय पतित पावन गौर जय 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 प्रभु जय जय प्रभु प्रभु पाद परमहंस परिव्राज का चरक स्तोत्र श्रीमद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी प्रभुपाद की अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की ऑल गुरु संग ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय।
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 नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत्। नष्टप्रायेषु अभद्रेषु नित्यं भागवतसेवया भगवती उत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्ठिकी। कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकी नन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः। Hare Krishna, reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 4, Chapter 4, text number 14. यद्व्यक्षरं नाम गिरेरतिमृणाम् यद्व्यक्षरं नाम गिरेरतिमृणाम् यद्व्यक्षरं नाम गिरेरतिमृणाम् यद्व्यक्षरं नाम गिरेरतिमृणाम् सकृत्प्रसङ्गात् अगमाशु हन्ति तत्
सकृत्प्रसङ्गादगमाशु हन्ति तत्।
सकृत्प्रसङ्गादगमाशु हन्ति तत्।
सकृत्प्रसङ्गादगमाशु हन्ति तत्।
पवित्रकीर्तं तम अलङ्घ्य शासनम्
पवित्रकीर्तिं तम् अलङ्घ्य शासनम्।
पवित्रकीर्तिं तम अलङ्घ्य शासनम्
पवित्रकीर्तिं तम् अलङ्घ्य शासनम्।
भवानहो द्वेष्टि शिवं शिवेतरः
भवान् भोद्वेष्टि शिवं शिवेतरः।
भवानहो द्वेष्टि शिवं शिवेतरः
भोद्वेष्टि शिवं शिवेतरः।
यद्विअक्षरं नाम गिरेरतिं नृणाम्
यद्यक्षरं नाम गिरेरितं
सकृत्प्रसङ्गादगमाशु हन्ति तत्।
सकृत्प्रसङ्गादगमाशु।
पवित्रकीर्तिं अलङ्घ्य शासनम्
पवित्रकीर्तिं तमलङ्घ्य शासनम्।
भवानहो द्वेष्टि शिवं शिवेतरः
भवान् भोद्वेष्टि शिवं शिवेतरः।
यद्यक्षरं नाम गिरेतेन सकृत्प्रसङ्गादगमाशु हन्ति तत्। पवित्रकीर्तिं तमलङ्घ्य शासनम् भवानहो द्वेष्टि शिवं शिवेतरः
यद्वि अक्षरं नाम गिरेति नृणाम्।
यद्विअक्षरं नाम गिरेतरं
वित्तसङ्गातगमासु हन्ति तत्।
सकृत्प्रसङ्गादगमाशु हन्ति तत्।
पवित्रकीर्तिं तमलङ्घ्य शासनम्।
पवित्रकीर्तिं तमलङ्घ्य शासनम्
द्वेष्टि शिवं शिवेतरः।
भवानहो द्वेष्टि शिवं शिवेतरः यत् which the aksharam consisting of two letters nama name gira itaram merely being pronounced by the tongue pranam persons sakrit once prasangat from the heart agam sinful activities asu immediately anti destroys tat that pavitra kirtim whose fame is pure tam him Alangya Shasanam,
Alangya Shasanam,
whose order is never neglected.
whose order is never neglected.
Bhavan,
Bhava,
you,
you,
Aho,
Aho,
O,
O,
Vesti,
Vreshti,
Envy,
Envy,
Shivam,
Shivam,
Lord Shiva,
Lord Shiva,
Shivetaraha,
Shivaya,
who are inauspicious.
who are the inauspicious.
Translation and purport by using the SSC Bhakti Vedanta Swami Prabhupada ki
Jai,
Jai.
Jai.
Sati continued, my dear father, you are commenting on the you are committing the greatest offense by envying Lord Shiva, whose name, consisting of two syllables, Shi and Va, purifies one of all sinful activities. His order is never neglected. Lord Shiva is always pure, and no one but you envies him. Purport. Since Lord Shiva is the greatest soul among the living entities within this material world, his name Shiva is very auspicious for the persons who identify the body with the soul. I repeat that word sentence. Since Lord Shiva is the greatest soul among the living entities within this material world, his name Shiva is very auspicious for persons who identify the body with the soul. If persons take shelter of Lord Shiva, gradually they will understand that they are not the material body but the spirit soul. Shiva means Mangala or auspicious. Within the body, the soul is auspicious. Aham Brahmasmi. I am Brahman. This realization is auspicious. As long as one does not realize his real identity as a soul, whatever he does is inauspicious. Shiva means auspicious, and the devotees of Lord Shiva gradually come to the platform of spiritual identification. But that is not all. That is not at all. But that is not all. Auspicious life begins from the point of spiritual identification. But there are still more duties. No one has to understand one's relationship with the Supreme Soul. Sorry, one has to understand one's relationship with the Supreme Soul. If one is actually a devotee of Lord Shiva, he comes to the platform of spiritual realization, but he is not intelligent enough. Then he stops at that point, only realizing that he is spirit soul, Aham Brahmasmi. If he is intelligent enough, however, he should continue to act in that way, in the way of Lord Shiva. For Lord Shiva is always absorbed in the thought of Vasudeva. As previously explained, Sattvam Vishuddham Vasudeva Shabditam. Lord Shiva always in meditation on the lotus feet of Vasudeva, Sri Krishna. Thus, the auspicious position of Lord Shiva is realized if one takes worship of Vishnu, because Lord Shiva always says in Shiva Purana that the topmost worship is worship of Lord Vishnu. Lord Shiva is worshipped because he is the greatest devotee of the Lord Vishnu. One should not, however, make the mistake of considering Lord Shiva and the Lord Vishnu to be the same level. That is also an atheistic idea. It is also enjoined in the Vaishnaviya Purana that Vishnu or Narayana is exalted supreme personality of Godhead, and no one should compare him as equal, or even Lord Shiva or Lord Brahma, not to speak of other demigods. ॐ अज्ञानातिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वापदान्तिकम्। वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरो श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरोन् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं साग्रजातां Sagana Raghunathanvitam Tvam Sajivam Sadvaitam Savadutam Parijana Saitam Krishna Chaitanya Devam Sri Radha Krishna Padan Sagana Lalita Sri Vishakhanvitamscha He Krishna Karuna Sindhu Dinabandho Jagatpate Gopesha Gopika Kanta Radha Kanta Namostute तप्त कांचन गौरंगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैता गदाधरा श्रीवासादि गौरभक्त वृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे मुखं करोति वाचालं पङ्गुं लङ्घयते गिरिं यत्कृपातमहं वन्दे श्रीगुरोन् दिनतारणं परमानन्दमाधवं श्रीचैतन्येश्वरम् So, Hare Krishna, thank you for joining. So, I sincerely seek the blessings of all the assembled Vaishnava, especially the Shivalkushi Prabhu, Dasya Prabhu, and Tivaji Prabhu. So, here, this is the context is Mother Sati is uh, chastising Daksha, not like chastising. She was pointing out the fault of Daksha, saying that how he is finding faults with Lord Shiva where there are none. So, if you see, Daksha is a so-called worshipper of Lord Vishnu, but he the initially when Lord Brahma actually asked Daksha to marry Mother Sati to Lord Shiva, he agreed it out of obligation because he is his father and a higher authority. So he just like because just to satisfy Brahmaji, Lord Shiva married Mother Sati to sorry, Daksha married Mother Sati to Lord Shiva. So, but uh, he has been looking all the like no, it is said that there are different levels of sadhu and asadhu. So I think Vishnu Chakravarti Thakur list all those categories. We'll go through each one of them. So there are like no. First of all, we start with a sadhu. Sadhu means he accepts even faults in others, since the faults can be eventually be transformed by certain methods into good qualities. Means a person like he accepts faults in others also. He sees faults and he accepts them. Okay, that's fine. I can deal with that person. I will uh, by by my dealings, I will transform this person so that he will get rid of the faults. So best example is Srila Prabhupada. Srila Prabhupada, when actually when his early disciples they were associating with him, he know they have so many faults, but still he accepted them and he trained them and then he engaged them in the service of Krishna so that they eventually gave up all those bad habits and then become pure devotees. So, and he also gave them sannyas initiations also. Although he knows that they are not qualified and they may fall down also, but that was the dire necessity because His Holiness Radhanath Swami Maharaj says the amount of service that unqualified sannyas is done being in the ISKCON movement is much greater than any sannyasi who would perform for uh, 50 years or 60 years. They stayed they stayed as sannyasis for some time. After that, they were not able to maintain that position, and then they gave up. But still, by the time they gave up the sannyas ashram, they have done so much of service. Like they went into countries, continents, and open the temples, open the centers. So that is the empowerment of Srila Prabhupada, empowerment of Acharya, bona fide Acharya. He saw some, he accepted them even with faults. Like when they asked, Prabhupada, you are giving us initiation, you are giving this bhakti. What is our qualification? Prabhupada straight says, you don't have any qualification. I made you your qualification. Hmm. So that is the mercy of spiritual master, mercy of Srila Prabhupada on the. So next level is Mahattara. Mahattara means he overlooks the faults and sees good qualities. See, if basically if some mistake happened due to some devotee, so in that incident, or even in general, he overlooks that mistake. Okay, like for example, you call some devotee, and some devotee out of due to situation thing, he speak harshly. Why are you calling me like that? So like then that or I'm just giving example. Okay, so uh, he overlooks the fault. Okay, he basically like no, due to everybody has this conditionings, everybody has this nobody can be totally follow Vaishnava etiquettes all the time in all circumstances. Sometimes they may slip off, so let it be like that. They would, or best thing is Samikrishi. He was simply meditating in the forest. Parishim Maharaj came. And he was so deep in the meditation, he was in Samadhi state. And he asked for water to Samikrishi. He should ask somebody who was around it, but he asked the person who is in the meditation. And he was not able to respond because he is not, his consciousness is totally internal. He is not externally, he's totally externally unconscious. So, but Parishit Maharaj became offended. And then he put a dead snake on the neck of Samik Rishi. So after that, Shringi comes and after he cursing the Parishit Maharaj, he comes and starts crying near Samik Rishi. Samik Rishi felt this time he was able to hear. Then he opens his eyes and sees the snake in his neck, and then dead snake, and he threw it off and inquires what happened. And Shringi says what has happened, how he cursed. Then Samik Rishi didn't even care about the mistake that Parikshit Maharaj did. You have cursed such an exalted personality. How can you curse it? So he overlooked the faults and sees the good qualities. So and then he sends the news of what has happened to Parikshit Maharaj. So then the next level is Mahatama. Mahatama means he takes small good qualities and magnifies them, not seeing the small faults. So best example is Ambarish.
Amrish Maharaj in the verse when he makes forgiveness about that, when he actually glorifies him that this is what being had, this peace side, if he is serving him. Second example is not Vishnu himself in Prabhu, when he actually hit on his chest and he says, your feet must have been, my heart is so hard, your feet must
No, here actually you have to focus on take small good qualities and magnifies them. So, so I could think of best example is Nityananda Prabhu and Jagan Mother. So when Nityananda Prabhu went to preach them, and they are totally drunk, and they are totally offended Nityananda Prabhu. Mother actually hit Nityananda Prabhu with a pot, and he started bleeding. And he was able to hit Nityananda Prabhu with one more pot. Jagai felt a little bit, like, oh, he's a great. He didn't take any offense even after hitting with the pot. He should be a great son, great saint. So then he says, he actually stops Madai. He says, you can to see he's a great exalted personality, don't hit him like that, he stops. But when Mahaprabhu comes to punish them, Nityananda Prabhu ignores all the faults that they have committed. And he says, he glorifies. See, you see, when Mada is about to hit, Jagai came and stopped from hitting. Means that small good thing, small good quality, and he magnifies it so much so that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu totally melted. Oh, you saved my devotee. I give you love of Godhead right now. Means like he gives love of Godhead to Jagai then and there. And Madai is in confusion. How we are both are brothers and we have been doing everything all the time together. And if you accept him, you should also accept me. Like that he begs, but Mahaprabhu says, no, you have offended my devotee. The only person who can save you from this offense is Nityananda Prabhu only. And Madai goes and falls at the feet of Nityananda Prabhu. And Nityananda Prabhu lovingly rises him up and embraces him. And he automatically get the love of Godhead. Means he totally neglected the fault. And due to one positive act of he just stopped the second part being hit. Not like when Madai was is about to hit Nityananda Prabhu, Jagai didn't say, okay, don't hit. Why are you hitting a saintly person? He didn't do anything. So a small fault. That's what I can think of. But whatever you are saying is also good. Okay? And Ati Mahatama sees good qualities in others where there are none. Any example? Ati Mahatama means somebody who can see good qualities in others where there are none.
Prabhupada was giving a class. He was one beggar came and look at the toilet roll and was smiling.
That is a good quality,
And
right?
Prabhupada,
No, I am saying there are no good qualities at all.
how would they see Krishna in himself?
Yes.
Nobody finds that.
So yeah, that is good. Prabhu is saying, giving the example of Mahabharata devotee. So the greatest Mahabharata devotee that we can think of is Lord Shiva. So Lord Shiva also, he sees like the all the evil spirits, ghosts, hobgoblins, all those things. They don't have any good qualities at all. That's why they got all that kind of bodies and that kind of situation. But he sees, oh, these people wants to associate with me. And why these people want to associate with me? Lord Shiva himself dresses so, like, see, like, if there, if a like bunch of hippies are there, and like, our bunch of youth, like distracted people are there. The person who actually, dresses up or who actually appears to be more, like exciting for them, they will go, oh, your dress is so nice, the way you take the drugs are good, like that, like somebody drunkards, like you, the drunkards will glorify somebody who actually drinks more, that kind of thing, right? So Lord Shiva appears himself as more degraded just by putting all these skulls in the neck and then putting ashes all over the body with the jatas and all those things. He appears, he makes himself so that he becomes approachable to those tamasic, uh, yeah, demonic entities or ghostly figures. And while giving his, when they approach, Lord Shiva sees only one, they don't have any good qualities. And they are associating the Lord Shiva not because of Lord Shiva is Mahabhagavad devotee. They are associating with Lord Shiva because he is more attractive for them. With snakes all over the body and with skulls and then ashes all over. And Lord Shiva says, oh, these people are associating with me. That's it. That is their qualification. That's how the hopeless candidates. As per the law of karma, they are hopeless, means they cannot even get they are not even qualified to have a body. That kind of entities Lord Shiva gives shelter. It's like somebody who actually failed in the exam, like 10th board exam for 10 times, and parents say he's not worth of studying. Just engaging in some labor jobs like that. That kind of people, you take them and you train them and you pass them. So that is a service Lord Shiva takes. So that's why he is called Ati Mahatma. And that is the list of qualities. But all these qualities are coming from Krishna. And how much we can actually take or imbibe the qualities from Krishna, that much we can rise in our spiritual disposition. For example, if Krishna is also being a Paramatma, he is seeing, witnessing everything. He he accepts the false when it comes to karma. And Krishna is also Mahata, overlooks the faults and sees good qualities. When it comes to, when as soon as this person takes up, turns towards him, turns towards, like this person might be doing all the nonsense for all the many, so many lifetimes. But in one lifetime, he turns towards Krishna once, immediately he overlooks all the faults that he has committed so many lifetimes. And then he sees a good quality. Oh, now he has turned towards me. Avicheta Suduracharo Bhajete Maman and whatever, means so many faults he may be. As soon as he turns towards me, he's a good person. He's saying sadhu. That person is a sadhu. And Mahatma, Krishna is also sees good qualities and magnifies them. You see um, the episode of Satrajit. Satrajit and along with Satrajit, somebody offends in that Akrura. Akrura develops enmity towards Satrajit because Satrajit, when he is drunk, in a drunkard state, he said, I will marry my daughter Satyabhama to you. And now he married Satyabhama to Lord Krishna. So he made a mistake. So Akrura developed some kind of enmity with him. Who? Who is Satyabhama? Three people, yeah. He should have given, those three people. He should have married his daughter to one of us because he made us promise. Because Satyajit has most beautiful daughter, Satyabhama. And whomever he likes, he said, I will give my daughter to you. He used to say like that. So that is, see, like in a drunkard state. So these three of them got offended. And then, like, he should have given his daughter to anyone of us. No, he gave his daughter to Krishna. So, because Apurva was a devotee in one, but they goes and kills Satrajit and then takes the Shavantak money and then goes away. And then he goes to Kashi. He don't even come to Dwaraka. And Krishna, even though he committed mistake, because he's a devotee, he wants to glorify him. So that's why he created not artificial famines and artificial calamities. Just, oh, you know what? All these calamities are happening because this Akrura left us. So go find Akrura. So finally they find Akrura and brings him back, like that. So, but and then Krishna deals with him nicely and tells him, you stay here only. Don't worry about all this, what has happened, like that. So Krishna also there, he displays the Mahatma, means take the good qualities. Now, what are small good qualities? He had once, like, was a devotee, and he now, like, some kind of, develop some kind of enmity towards Krishna. Not enmity, I cannot say enmity. Enmity towards Satrajit, because Satrajit is now a relative of Krishna. Instead of offering him, he offered to Krishna. So that's why he developed some kind of. So and he magnifies what are the good qualities they have. And Ati Mahatma sees good qualities in others where there are none. So any how can we say Krishna? How Krishna is ideal for this title? Can anybody say? Putana can be small good things she's done, right? Like not even good, no good quality should be present. So like Atimahatma means sees good qualities in others where there are none. Not even one good quality is there. Yeah, all the demons he Krishna killed. No, he sees good qualities in others where there are none. Because whatever be the motivation, whatever be the situation that they come to Krishna, when they kill them, they he automatically awards the auspicious destinations. Least worst situation that can attain is impersonal liberation, which is aspired by greatest of the saintly, impersonalists. Impersonalists.
What do you mean? No, it doesn't say good point. No, that's how relation is.
Yeah, that's why it means is that yes, Prabhuji, like that awarding means it's like karmana deva netrana means everything happens only with the sanction of the Supreme Lord, right? So because he killed them, but still he awards them the auspicious destinations. Ati Mahatma means sees good qualities in others where there are none. Even the demons like Agasu, Bakasu, yeah, they don't have any good qualities, but still he kills them and he purifies them and he awards the best destination. Why does he has to give? He should have given send them to the hell eternally. Why he has to give?
Watching a movie, you're a hero. He watching, he does good, that is good. Paramatma doesn't see good as bad.
No, I'm not talking about Paramatma, I'm talking about Krishna here. No, Krishna now Krishna is awarding. On what basis Krishna is awarding? Such an exalted version as impersonal liberation. Impersonal liberation is also for devotee, impersonal liberation is a cheap thing. But for Mayavadi, this is the highest thing. So how can Krishna award impersonal liberation, Brahmaikya, to demons who try to kill him? I mean, that's not my understanding. Like he sees, even though there are no good qualities, when he actually punishes them, he gives the highest destinations. Then, on the other hand, sadhu means things that someone's good qualities will turn into things that someone's good qualities will turn into false. Means even if somebody has good qualities, he actually thinks that they are false. Means he portrays or they are negative only. Somebody, uh, like doing some, like for example, uh, doing all the good services, and some mistake might happen, and he will magnify that. Is asadu. Can anybody give that example? Shishupal is next.
Kalavit Sridhar, when he was reciting the names of Krishna, neighbors were saying, what are you doing? You must be hungry, so they were throwing bananas at him. Yes.
Yeah. Think someone good qualities will trend, yeah. They can be. And asadutara means sees false only. See, in the first asadu means he sees good qualities. oh, you are coming to temple, no, nicely chanting. But he'll say, instead of sitting and chanting, you are standing up and chanting, you are walking and chanting. Or you are coming to temple, instead of 5 o'clock, you are coming at 5:10 or 5:05. How can you do that? Uh, that is not, I'm not saying that. That is coming late is an excuse. So, or someone good qualities will turn into false. Means like a, yeah, like he sees good thing only, but he he will turn into false. Okay. So, okay. And asadutara means sees false only, overlooking the good qualities. Ramchandra Puri, who actually pointed out Chaitanya Mahaprabhu seeing at some ants. Okay. Sees false, overlooking the good qualities. Um, Shishupal. Shishupal is the, like when Yudhishthira Maharaj was, like about to Rajyagya, Shishupal saw all the faults in Krishna only. So, and he didn't see so much of good that Krishna has done. And then uh, that is asadutara. And asadutama means take small faults and magnify them, seeing no good qualities in it all. There is no fault. Ramchandra Puri is accusing. He can be considered as not like small fault. Asadutama is take small faults and magnify them, seeing no good qualities at all.
These are the hands.
Yeah.
Actually, no, you're right. There is no fault, but he is
Imagining the fault.
There should be some fault.
Yeah, a small fault. And then he magnifies him to out of proportion.
Again, you have to come back. Now you tell what is sadhu? Asadu means what?
Asadu means thinks someone's good qualities will turn into false. He has good qualities, false to abhita naiva, but he'll turn them into false. So example we gave her.
Actually, it's the way it says, you say, Asadu is also Asadu Tama. Right?
No, like no.
Superlative is easiest because
Yeah,
you have to find a fault, you have to magnify the top notch. But in Asadu, no fault, but you are comfortable.
Sorry, bro, these are not given by me. These given by Vishwanath Chakravarti. I cannot. So actually, asadu means things that someone's good qualities will turn into false. He thinks that someone good qualities will turn into false.
Asadu is appearing to be worse than superlative.
Means like, but he like no, but asadutara he sees only false. See that asadu is seeing good qualities. He is seeing, at least he is able to see good qualities. Oh, you are coming nice. Like, for example, asadu sees good qualities in you and think that, like, for example, oh, oh, this Prabhu is doing so much devotion service, but night tikega, he will not maintain for long. This is only like few days ka show up. That is asadu. Right now he is saying, okay, you have good qualities, but you will not be able to maintain it. Means asadu is thinks that some he is able to see if you have so many good qualities. He is not able to see the good qualities. He overlooks all the good qualities and then sees small faults and then he sees faults. See, there are some good qualities and some false, according to the person, the judging person. And he overlooks all the good qualities. He only sees false. Third one is asadutama, means take small false. Here might be false, might be like 20%, 80% in the previous asadutara. In asadutama means there is 0.1% of fault is there. 99.99% everything is good. And he focuses only 0.1% of fault. And then he magnifies them. What I can think of is Srila Prabhupada's achievement. And Srila Prabhupada actually initiated Westerners and educated them and turned them into sadhus and took back to India. And he was recite Bhagavad Gita verses. And devotees are reciting Bhagavad Gita verses. And Brahmin said, see, this pronunciation is not good. And Prabhupada said, pronunciation might be okay, but the renunciation is excellent. Means they are not able to see the achievement of so much of achievement is there, but a small fault they are pointing it out. Okay, and ati asadutama means he's the extreme now. Means sees only faults in others, even when there are no faults. Only faults when there are no faults at all. So we have a list of them. Shishupal actually, he comes under Asadutara. He
fits in here, right? There is no fault in Krishna. He has no business there.
No,
They are
actually,
saying that he should be worshipped.
No, actually, fault should not be from our perspective, from his perspective. Krishna taking away his to be wife, Rukmini is fault according to Shishupal.
The other one, on the Ratsuli level, when he is.
But see, he already committed some fault according to Shishupal, right? In the perspective of Shishupal, we have to think, which is not our perspective, okay? And Ati Asadutara means this is Ati Asadutara. Ascending and descending. So sees only faults in others, even when there are no faults at all. So good example I can think of is Hiranyakashipu. But the perspective is glorifying Vishnu. And Daksha. Daksha sees faults in Lord Shiva when there are none. Lord Shiva didn't even uttered a word. Lord Shiva was meditating on Krishna when he entered in assembly, and he sees that Lord Shiva is closed eyes, but still he thinks that he didn't respect me, so accused him and then cursed him, all those things. So, but still Lord Shiva didn't react to him. So, this is a situation, lowest of the person is dealing with the highest of the person. Lord Shiva is the highest of Ati Mahattama. Lord Shiva is Ati Mahattama, means he sees good qualities in others where there are none. And Daksha is Ati Asadutara. He is the lowest of the person dealing with the highest, as if he is subordinate. So that is the situation. So that's why Mother Sati highlights that, and highlights that and says, you are finding faults with Lord Shiva, and this is the place where, like, it is said that it is it is not surprising that the materialist who accept the body as a self always criticize great souls with envy, and thus diminished by the dust from the lotus feet of the great Vaishnavas. So it is said that, Prabhupada gives example. When there is heat, one can tolerate heat on the head, but when one cannot tolerate heat on the feet. So Krishna also, he can tolerate the offenses towards him, but when the offenses are committed to his devotees who takes his shelter at the lotus feet of Lord Krishna, he cannot tolerate. So that's why he said, dust of the lotus feet of devotees. From here only it came that Even the devotee forgives any mistake that we committed towards the devotee. Dust of that dust of that Vaishnava won't forgive. So, and Mother Sati is saying that you people, you are finding fault with Lord Shiva, whose name purifies all the sinful personalities. Like the Lord Shiva's name, Shiva, she means who is in whom everything lies. He is all pervasive. He creates auspicience to everything. And Va means embodiment of grace. Means as I told Lord Shiva was Ati, sorry, was that, sorry, Ati Mahatama. Means he doesn't see any faults, he only creates auspiciousness. So such a kind of person was found fault by Daksha. And now Mother Sati is saying Lord Shiva's name purifies all the sinful activities. Just by taking the name of Lord Shiva, it will purify us. And Lord Shiva's order is never neglected. Like if Lord Shiva uh, wants to achieve, give him in auspiciousness, he is already awarded. So, and Lord Shiva's fame is pure. So it is said that among all the devotees, the fame, among all the kind of fame, the greatest fame is fame as a devotee. One can glorify Lord Shiva, oh, you are Mahadev, you are Bholenath, all those things. But the fame of Lord Shiva as the greatest of the devotee is the best fame. So Mother Sati is enlisting all these things, and Prabhupada highlights that no, Lord Shiva is the most exalted personality in this material world. One should be clear about that, and and that's why uh, Mother Sati is pointing out Daksha. What is the position of Lord Shiva, and what is the position of Daksha, and trying to correct him. But of course, he will not give the chance for him to correct also now. So that's what I can speak of. If you have anything to add, Prabhuji, anybody have anything to add?
Initially, I thought Mr. Prasad the definition of just one question for you. Like you brought up an example of Akrur and that is somehow relevant to me. And I just had one question came to my mind. When your soul leaves from this world, they are sent to where Krishna is performing Vrindavan, and that's where they enter. They
Yes.
not get purified, but they get trained, and then from there they go back to spiritual world. And I'm just thinking, based on this Akrura fasting, it was the most liberating when I asked you one thing, that Krishna also, how is that he is competing with Krishna, because if he is looking.
So basically, what happened is Akrura loves Krishna so much. So when Shamantaka Muni was missing, and what is his name? His brother, his brother was killed. Satrajit's brother was killed. He started spreading rumors on on Krishna. At that point, Akrura developed enmity with Satrajit.
Yeah, that's
So, but see,
dealing with Krishna is the problem.
no. Once the enmity started,
Mm.
so see, like you have nice friendship with any person. I'm not like two persons will have nice friendship. So some mistakes committed, some mistakes committed, they don't bother. But no, like in Telugu, there is one nice shloka that when the friendship is broken, small things also appears to be so big. But when the friendship is there, even the biggest things also appear very small. So Satrajit and Akrura had friendship until the point Satrajit started accusing Krishna. He killed my brother, he stole my Shamantak money, and he was spreading rumors. At that point of time, because Akrura was so great devotee of Krishna. Now he is accusing Krishna. He developed enmity with Akrura, Satyajit. And Akrura himself, he called others also, right? Two persons, Shatadanva and Kritavarma, and said, see, that time he promised us his daughter. Now he's giving, that enmity didn't go. Even though he came back and he offered his Shamantamani, but that he was not able to forgive the like once the word spoken, it pains a lot. That's why tongue can create a greater damage than weapons also. The injuries given by the weapons may heal, but the injuries created by the tongue, by harsh words, will bother them. So the Akrura had that pain. So that's why this led to the killing of this Satrajit.
Would you clarify that part, Prabhu? The
And
question which I had is,
and he killed Satrajit and he was now embraced. Like see, there are mixture of emotions going on in the heart of Akrura. He developed enmity with Satrajit. He killed him, and now Satrajit's daughter is married to Krishna. So he took the Shamantak money and left to Kashi, and he was doing all the great sacrifices and charities there. So, but his love towards Krishna is never tainted. He never developed enmity towards Krishna. But because of this, this middle person, he indirectly indicated that the opposition towards Krishna. You're able to find it.
would you clarify that piece, Prabhu? My question here is, a kind of almost perfected being is transported to Vrindavan and he is participating in Krishna.
He's in Dwaraka, not on Vrindavan. Akrura. Akrura is Dwaraka.
Yeah, correct. Sorry. I mean
And
to say
Krishna
on the
Lila,
spiritual
Krishna Lila,
platform. On the
yes.
spiritual platform. So which is expected that there is no imperfection there.
No.
Because I am about to go to spiritual world. Just right from there.
See, for us that the conception is there. From there we'll go to spiritual world. But for the residents of Dwaraka, Krishna is their lovable person, their king. And when in the case of Satrajit, accusing when he lost Shamantak money, Dwarkavasis developed impression that Krishna only might have taken. So in order to clarify to everybody, Krishna has to go an expedition to to find the Shamantak money. You see that if you read that Bhagavatam, even the Dwarkavasis developed this what do you call suspected Krishna. So in order to clarify them, Krishna did it. It means that these are all leelas, Prabhu. These are all leelas, and but not sure, but everybody in Dwarka will go back to Godhead or not. They might go. There are many residents who are demigod positions, or they may go to demigod positions. When the Krishna appeared, they came and acted as assistants of Krishna. After the Krishna Lila is done, demigod portions went to heavenly planets, not went back to Godhead. What is anything to add?
First thing is actually Satyadama is the one who killed Emperor was not. That's one.
But he was a trigger. He only.
No, actually, they right. Satyadama is the one. Satyadama wants to say that. But these two were there, no doubt. These two were there. The conspiration happened, and Vishnu Chaturthi mentioned. Where is it you don't why this happened? Vishnu Chaturthi says actually Satyadama is the one who Satyadama, actually Krishna's father was Krishna was actually the Pandavas. Vishnu came back, and Satyadama is the one who killed. Satyadama went into Acharaya, so it's very interesting. We only say that only in spite of then we can't help you, he is Krishna Swami. Shadina Sarali became. So then Siddhana started running, and Krishna catches him.
So Sadhana gives the money to Akurani.
So yeah, using Siddhana runs it, Krishna kills Satyam. And then Krishna finds out that Dhamma is Satyam. Meanwhile, Acharaya came back. Now we went to enough Dwarka and started training us. The only point I want to add is such a great devotee in Acharaya, why he became involved in conspiracy.
Because
Gopis.
yes.
So, I mean, but it bothered me very much. Actually, Krishna, he discussed that. I think he discussed the when I was discussing. Many times, many years it bothered me. The Torah was sent to the man by Samson. For example, somebody sent you. What do you do? I didn't follow. What is your problem? You have an authority, authority is telling you. If you don't listen to authority, you cut off your head, that is Samson. So, Acharaya doesn't know the village. The word is Vishnu Chadra mentions quickly. And Prohibitions mentioned in Prabhupada rights. So, whoever doesn't know the relationship Gopis have for Vishnu, their feelings of Krishna, there is a missile from the palace in Mathura. So, that way, an unnecessary elderly who doesn't need to speak to anybody. So, my answer is only that when Vishnu Chakra is like that. Acharaya stayed with Nandamara and Vishnu. He should have told at least one about the issue. Why they should have. Okay. And on the order of Kamsa, I'm taking your son. He did not take permission. That's where offense happened. Not with the younger girls. For example, compare that. I have no idea what happens, as an ambassador, just coming up. So, many years I thought it's actually, we are afraid of this fight. There is a group for offending Gopis. Gopis is everything is not the nature. We came and said, they only pray the morning thing. Krishna Chakra is very nature. It's very nature. You may be necessary from the elder Gopis also. You have somebody's guest. Staying as a guest, Nandamara in the Neshava. It's minimum courtesy. The moment you become somebody's guest, you are not an emissary of kingdoms. I'm your guest. I'm responsible. Hey, I'm taking your son. You don't need to anything. Say few words. For example, you take Prasad. Even if 5,000 years old. Ladies, he's also married. He's also married. You're not a singer. He's a nurse. Thank you very much for this. Just to tell you, Malaysia, much money hospitality. Many people are. So you need doctor, you need say anything with each other. And so Yashoda doesn't know whether Krishna is telling Yashoda, Mom, I come back in 3 days. Okay, I'm at first I didn't say anything. I don't know, I'm again, I can take it. We spoke nothing about. Not, she did not even say one more thing. That means she had it. Not the annual purpose. Then I read this. It was really because it is being an order. I can execute the order. You know that this person we are seeing the engine from the much in law. He came as actually by the time after it is it's already in the body makes sense. It's like almost sunset. The lights, Krishna and Balaram, they sign and the lights were on. Lamps. Usually ladies will come to evening. And simply I can see. So Apurus and younger is in the moon. They saw him stopping, change his question. This is the not because he did not the shadow was that becomes because of the administration. It was a consequence of such a pure devote of pure inspiring Shalom. Two things. Now coming back to your question. So the second one, yeah, the second one is Krishna was like in all the devotees went to the passion. The message devotees should go on the important Krishna's persistent Krishna's Prabhu also mentions it. Not everyone will not demons also not only Dwarka, but demons are also there. So in Dwarka also, this street is now one person actually demons are also demons will come and they would have interaction. So coming back to Dwarka thing, devotees impacted the regime their position. But we can feel it. Manigriva Nalpura. Never put the Manigriva Nalpura, they did not go back to God. They are not heavenly planets now. But we can do it. Pure devotee doesn't care the place. Bhakti is a state of consciousness. So when we got Krishna's darshan, they went back. Krishna said, you go back, but we very careful. So, honestly speaking, pure devotion means the fellowship and not to themselves. Not respecting. So, what the Sri I mean, that game what she was saying, she was with fun. So, not even become the richest person. Wait, Mr. Perfect. And you can come with the God. You can come with the God and perspective. You can stay. That's also your place. So, I don't even know. Like, tell them what it is. It's not a business. I stay where I am. But you'll come here, you'll ask me directions, I'll keep on asking, I'll take my business. That's not right. So even the Lord is offering, Lord is telling me, I'm not. When one soul is there, it stays in the material thinking. The sense of them is even if the good example, fruits and rascals when they are there, and even one person. Not sure Prabhu is teaching Sukula planet of his dancing. None of the waiting process and desire because of that one living and explained 7 times in the latest and Prabhu is it's Sukula planet, it's Sukula planet. And now we see message from so, but coming back to the point is your point. Really, anything can happen at any time. There's a point in it. That's one of the questions. Krishna says in Bhagavat, if that one within the Bhagavat, once having one there, nobody defense is there. But unfortunately, you have free will. You are not having one back to Bhagavat also. If you do happens, example, generally, that cannot happen. So you have got free will. No Krishna says, but why you buy the Krishna? Then if they can bring the fire, they'll never put the penalty. After billion years, it's fast. याद नहीं आ रहा जैन कैसे आता है दोबारा कोशिश करता हूँ लेकिन कैसे every day you make Rajan Rasgula Chappan over every day for billion years When you turn your back towards Krishna, so then you have a free. So, not to speak IIT, it's a training ground. Whichever is your plans. Always is. You have nothing to do with it's a training. Money to go back to. You have to learn that. You don't share. You have to read it. Not. Otherwise, just because of the almost explaining they are covered this sort of they become part of this level elevation service. In the elevation, Krishna have to search for this energy. The value of the then actually got married to January 5. So the Krishna, he tries to make every bad, he corrects every situation, every bad situation, he makes it better, something auspicious. But a living entity has to be very good. Actually, our yesterday made a mistake. Three persons he said, actually mean five, and one what he said. You should not do so. You go so close, you are going to get judgment. So, Guru means you can do so Guru is Krishna. You judge it. You must have spreading in your and this way I think you don't see without the speed in the
Statement is came to my heart. I wanted to clarify. I feel Chaitanya Leela is saying the relationship is so condensed, the love for Lord Chaitanya is so condensed. I don't see any of that stuff happening here. Is that the right thing which I'm thinking or no?
There also, it's not like working out of the people will think that they are only going to Shivan is saying by actually, example, just and
Though it is not mentioned about how others could accept his wife and brother.
wife and maid is okay. And she comes.
No,
So, stop it here. Use the position. Anybody will go before watch it, they will take that. So when you say, hey, you can't put that. How the so by being angry, logic is saying that and it's possible you must be that. So they also available. I think they will tell you this for finally also. Don't agree with it. All details. And you have one like it's a leela. So if you are not careful, you have to have the especially when you're speaking. If something that you are not doing, people understand. After information, now I'm not achieving. I look at it, yes, no, but Vishnu generally not the patient in order.
First, first sentence. Interesting.
Krishna, thank you very much.
His name Shiva is very auspicious.